and beam set settlement, and frame with sway. Okay, so these are the categories, general categories. So frame with sway is in most of the sector you should come that kind of frames only, because anyway lateral load is going to be there, unsymmetrical loading is going to be there. Obviously you will have sway. Okay, so you should clearly know how to analyze the frame with sway. Okay, so why we have started beam and beam with settlement and normal frame is so kind of step-by-step procedures. You have to understand clearly what is going on, each and everything. So we are just increasing the what we can complexity of the problems. First, very normal beam, then beams with settlement, some complexity, then frame beam with columns, no sway. So non-sway frames also there in many places. It is also there, but 20%, 20 to 30%, and then generalized sway frame. 80% of the buildings used to have sway frames only, right? So these are things we have discussed as of now. This one. Finally, one more frame we are going to discuss today, just maybe 20 to 25 minutes hardly. Then we'll wind up the class. And tomorrow onwards, we are going to see moment distribution method. That is another one easiest method to analyze the frames. So try to be all of you uh, attend the class tomorrow. Initial at least one or two classes. Then you can after that, if you want, you can skip the classes. Okay. So my screen is visible. Is my screen visible?
No, sir.
No. Oh. Second bar. Now?
Yes, sir.
So the problem is right. So how will you solve this problem? How many degrees have we done? How many degrees of freedom are there? Are unknowns? So only the column is not straight. Inclination of 60 degrees is there. Even though the BC joint is rigid joint, whatever the angle is there, it has to be remain same only after the shape, different shape also. So that should be there. Okay. Right. So how many degrees are done? How will you start this problem?
So theta D, theta C, delta. Theta B, theta C, delta.
And delta. So the delta, how many deltas you can get from here? That is a major thing. You should know how it will deflect now. This is a straight member. This is an inclined member. So because of the loading and sway, what will happen is it will go like this. This is B. Then because of the gravity load, it will go like this, and it will go like this, and it will right. This is a deflected shape. So in a sorry. So when you are seeing here, the B is moved horizontally and vertically. C is moved horizontally. Okay, this is a deflected shape. Because that inclined frame and gravity load, the frame is deflecting like this. So we are having three equations only. Moment about joint B, moment about joint C, and then shear equation. But how many deltas are here? This is one delta, this is another delta, and here also, right? So how can we solve? Vertical, horizontal, and this movement also. Now, okay, just assume this is a delta, we are having three equations, so three unknowns. The delta, we will write all the deltas, we are going to write in terms of one single delta, that we will know how to write it first. Okay, so when this move here, this angle should be always made, he has to maintain same angle. So our understanding is this joint is moved. If we are going to, first of all, we have to lock the joints, right? We are lock all the joints by fixed support like that. Also, if you are going to lock, so you can see here, this is your, when you are moving like this is your delta 1. You should not take, because if I am taking A and B, so here A and B, we have to check how much it deflect like this, the same length. So this is your inclined line, in same inclined line, how much it has deflected. Because 10 feet is your length. You should not take another way. This delta you should not take for B. So this is the delta for B. How much it is deflected. This is a line, straight line. It is deflected this much. So that delta, we have to find out delta 1. And then again, this joint moved downward, right? Moved downward. In terms of B and C, if I'm going to take B and C, I'm going to take B and C. So B and C, remember the B settled this much. So how much? How much? That will be, I'm taking as delta 2. Okay. Then horizontally, it is moved from here to here. That is delta 3. Okay, if I am going to draw that, this part alone, this part alone. So this will be the delta 1. This vertical is delta 2. The horizontal movement is delta 3. Okay, the B joint alone, this much things are happening. So B is to rotate, C is rotating, A and D, you don't have any rotation, no need to worry about that. So the thing is, theta A, theta D will be 0, that is different. Now, this get deflected shape, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. How we can bring us a single correlation? That we have to do now, right? That we have to do now. So how we can do is, here I told you, this joint, whatever this is a rigid joint, after the deflected shape also, the angle between these two members, it has to be remain constant, right? So it is coming down. When I'm seeing that angle, this is 60, so this will be 90, so this angle will be 30 degree, right? This angle will be 30 degree. So I'm writing down like this, after the deflected shape also, this angle between this perpendicular line to this one should be 30 degree. Okay, this should be 30 degree. Then what we can do, another one. If I'm going to draw a line like this, so this will be, this should be 90 degree, then this should be 60 degree. Okay, then again, if I'm taking this is a 90 degree, this line and this perpendicular line, this should be 90 degrees, and then this will be 30 degree. again this perpendicular line and this one should be 90 degree. This is 30 degrees. So this angle that only we require, this angle should be 60 degree. So this delta 1 and delta 2 relationship, if you are taking, that value will be 60 degree. Okay. So now what we have in the right angle triangle we have developed. We have checked what is the angle between this delta 1 and delta 2. Right. So that one we have found out. So then if I want everything should be in the delta 1 means, so I can take sine 60 delta 3 by delta 1. So delta 3 equal to delta 1 sine 60. And then I am taking cos 60. I take cos 60 delta 2 by delta 1. So delta 2 will be delta 1 cos 60. So now you can see that all delta now in terms of delta 1 only. Delta 1 only. So now, so how can you write MAB, MBA, MBC, MCD? That is a major thing now. So when you are writing MAB, the equation will be MFAB plus 4EA theta A by L plus 2EA theta B by L. Then thing is, it is deflecting, right? B. So what will be the thing? This will be anti-clockwise or clockwise? It should be like this, right? And this will be like this. So both are will be anti-clockwise. So minus 6EI. Now, which delta will you provide? That is a major thing here. So the B is moved this one. This is a member. This is exactly settled here. That is a vertical displacement only we are calculating. Differential between settlement between joint A and joint B. This is the length I am going to take. 10 feet as I am going to take a length. So this inclined length. So for that, in that length, how much it is reflected? So okay. This is like this. So I'm just keeping that frame like that. So I'm just making as this is a straight line. From here, how much it is deflected. Okay. So that is the value, nothing but your delta 1. Delta 1. So 6E8 delta 1 divided by L square. Okay. So AB, we don't have any loads. Theta A, fixed support. So only this value only there. So MEAB equal to 2EA theta B by length is 10 feet minus 6EA delta 1 divided by 10 square. Okay. So this is equation number 1. So what about MBA? MBA is same thing. MFBA plus 4EA theta B by L plus 2EA theta A by L minus 6EA delta 1 by L square. 6EA delta 1 by L square. So things here theta A 0, this is 0. So MFBA equal to 4EA theta B by 10 minus 6EA delta 1 by L square is 100. So question number 2. So then again, next we had write MFBC we had write. So for that we have MFBC because loading is there. Here no loadings, no need to do that. BC we are having load. So WL square by 12 minus WL square by 12. How much it is? So what is if you are having a beam like this? So hogging will be developed here. Hogging will be developed here. So this is anti-clockwise. This is clockwise. So minus WL square by 12. W is 2 L square by 12. Okay. So then MF CB plus W L square by 12. Okay. So this will be 100 by 6. 100 by 6. Right. Okay. So this is MFBC and MFCB. So if I want to find out MBC, MFBC plus 4EA theta B by L plus 2EA theta C by L. Then now the question is B is moved. B is moving, C is in the same line, B is moved. Okay. So the B, how much it moves now? That we have to check now. How much it is moved? B how much move? Which value will you take? Delta 1, delta 2 or delta 3?
Delta 2, sir.
Delta
2.
2. So the joint is moved to delta 2. That will be, so minus or plus or what? So again, this is the hogging, this is the sagging, here will be there, here will be there. It's clockwise, right? So plus 6 EI delta 2 by L square. So MFBC will be 100 by 6 plus 4 EI theta B by 10 plus 2 EI theta C by 10 plus 6 EI. What is delta 2? Delta 1 cos 60. What is cos 60? 0.5, right? Cos 60 is 0.5, right? 0.5 delta 1 by 100. Okay. So this is your MBC.
Sir, it's minus 100 by 6.
Minus
M of BC is anti-clockwise.
Thank you. Here minus 100 by 6. So next MCB will be plus 100 by 6 plus 4 EI theta C by 10 plus 2 EI theta B by 10. Then again this is also clockwise plus 6 EI 0.5 delta 1 by square. Right? So equation number 3, equation number 4. Then finally, then what is the another one pending? DC CD. Okay. So MF CD equal to MF DC. We don't have any loading, so 0. So MCD will be equal to MF CD plus 4 EA theta C by L plus 2 EA theta D by L. Now, this is a D and C is moving like this. That is your delta. How much? This one. Delta 3. Delta 3. So here you will have anticlockwise. So minus 6EA delta 3 by L square. So this is 0. This is 0. So you will have 4EA theta C by how much L? Sorry, one more thing. Sorry. What is the length of BC member? What is the length of BC? 12, right? BC is 12. Here I put 12 perfectly, but here I didn't put 12. 12. This will be 144. 12. 144. Right? So here, what is the length of the CD member? 20. 20. This is 0. Then minus 68. What is delta 3? Root 3 by 2. Delta 1. Sin 60, right? Delta 1 sin 60. This is 144. This is your CD. Equation number 5. Then again MFDC will be 0. 4EA theta D by 20 plus 2EA theta C by 20 minus 6EA root 3 by 2 delta 1 by 144. This is 0. This is equation number 6. So you have to find out MB, all those things and all. But again, the thing is, now we are having only 3 unknowns. Those are theta B, theta C, and delta 1. But how many equations we are having? Only 2. Moment about joint B, moment about joint C. So now what is the other equation? To find the delta. How will you find? We have to use shear equation, right? Yes or no? Guys?
Yes, sir.
So my question is, here the reaction will act exactly perpendicular to this number, right? So this 60-degree angle will be there, right? Here it will act like that. So you will have 2 components. Yes or no? That axial force also we have to consider now to take care of the horizontal force. So it is too complicated, right? That also we are going to include that one because of inclined member. So for that, what we can do is to make very simple. Because here on axial force developed means So that also we have to make it as a horizontal force. That horizontal force also we have to include. So this axial force also we have to find out. So additional work. So instead of that, see, instead of taking sigma h equal to 0, you can take moment about O equal to 0. I'm just connecting this line here. Take this point moment about O equal to 0. So thing is, this angle we know that 60 degree. So this is 90. So this will be 30 degree. So this value already we know that 12, right? So if you are having, if you are taking cos 30 means this is x, this is y. So x by 12, you will get x equal to how much? 12 cos 30. Is that right? What I'm doing? Sorry, opposite by adjacent, tan 30. This is tan 30. This is 30 degree. This is 30 degree. Okay, this is the O point. This distance is 12. So this one we have an opposite by adjacent. So 12 by x, right? So 12 by turn 30, you will get 20.78 feet. This distance equal to 20.78 feet. Okay. So again, this value, how much will be there? Y square root of x square plus 12 square, right? So 12 square plus 20.78 square. Your answer will be 23.9, and I can take as a 24 feet. I can take that as a 24 feet. Right? Why I'm doing all those things, you can now calculate now. The thing is, this one moment you can find out how much moment it will develop. HA will develop here. What is your HA here? What will be your HA for this one? I want to find out the reaction. What will be your reaction? This one. Exactly this horizontal force for this member for inclination. It will be equal to how much? MAB plus MBA divided by 10. Right? So again here, same thing we will assume like this. MCD plus MDC by 20. Okay. So the thing is, if I am taking moment about O, this point, this is the vertical direction, it will be in the same line of action. So I no need to consider itself. Right? So I have to consider other force also. Other force only. If I am taking sigma moment about O equal to 0, so what will have? This is HA. HA into full distance. HA is anticlockwise minus HA is MAB plus MBA by 10 multiplication of what is the distance? This 10 plus 24, 34. And then what is the other load? So here this UDL is there, right? That UDL I can make this a point load. Make this a point load. So 2 into 12, 24. 2 into 12, 24. It is acting on center, right? So again, this 24 will be the anti-clockwise minus 24 into this distance is 6 feet. Then again, any other load is there? This one is there, right? This one is again anti-clockwise minus MCD plus MDC by 20 multiplication of this is 20 plus 20.78 is 40.78. So any other things we have missed? Have we missed anything? Let me know any other thing we have missed. Yes, we have missed another moment. Here MAB alone will be there. We don't know what is the value. Again here MBC. Because I am taking the whole frame moment. What I'm just removing the support. So what are the moments will be there? I'm taking moment about O equal to 0. Moments. There sigma h equal to 0. Only horizontal force only we have to consider, not about moment. But here we are considering all the bending moments developed in the frame. And just remove that support. What other reaction will be there? This moment will be there. this reaction will be there, this reaction will be there, right? Here this moment, support moment will be there, and additional this reaction will be there. So the thing is, again you have to add MAB plus MBC equal to 0. So this is your additional shear equation. Why I am taking sigma moment equal to 0 instead of sigma h equal to 0 is, if you are taking sigma h equal to 0, this reaction you have to find out. Okay, and again we have to resolve this horizontal, this h also we have to make it horizontal, and this horizontal we have to take. Okay, so to no need to complicate much about the things. This is a very simple way you can calculate and you can finalize the answers. Okay, now we are having 3 equations, 3 unknowns, very simple. Thereafter, just go ahead. Okay, so only thing, what is the new thing is, the inclined member, so it will deflect like this. You have to check in this member how much it is deflected. In the same inclined line, this is your initial line, in there how much it is deflected. The 10 feet only my length. I'm not going to make straight or something, it's 10 feet, so how much it is deflected. So as a locally I have converted, and then BC how much it is deflected from here to here, vertical displacement, and then CD how much it is deflected laterally, the delta. Okay, street delta we have using the geometrical thing and find out what is the relation between all 3 and make this a one unknown delta 1. So if you have calculated one delta 1, you can calculate delta 2, delta 3, everything if you want to know finally. And again, you can calculate all the moments, because delta 1, if you know all the moments, you can easily calculate. So now we are having 3 unknowns, 3 equations. You can please go ahead, you can calculate all the reactions. Okay, so this is the equations now. So here MAB and MBC, to make what you have to do in this equation, this MAB MBC is there, right? This MAB MBC, there you have to put, then only all the equations will come under theta B, theta C, and so if delta 1. Here also MCD also MDC also we have to put that equation only. Same way here also you can put it, right? That's all. So these are the major things you should know in this problem. If you are coming with some kind of inclined frame, suddenly how to solve it. Okay, so this is a one kind of different frame. So this week Friday we will have tutorial. My students will join with you, PG students. I will give some problems to them. They will ask you to solve. You just solve in the class itself. And if you are getting doubt, ask them. So if mostly they will try to answer you, because already I taught them how to do that thing. If they couldn't, then next class, Monday class, I will teach you. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss about the moment distribution method. We will just start it. What is moment distribution method? Okay. So that one we are going to start freshly. Mostly within this week, we will within this month, and we will try to finish moment distribution method, or within 2 weeks. Then on moment theory, approximate analysis of frame is there. That also we will finish it. We'll try to finish whole syllabus within March end. Okay. Right. I'm just after midsummer, within 1 week or something, we will try to finish all the syllabus. Do you have any questions, Pa? Do you have any questions? Again, I'm telling you, if you are not at all practicing the problems, it will be very difficult for you to solve the problems in exam. Okay, so this is all very much important. In major thing is, it is solving the problem, analysis. Okay, physically concepts are not that much, you can't expect like a design paper. So general thing what you have done in Santamre, that is carry forward. Okay, same thing only we are doing. We are not doing any new things, but just methods. How many methods are there to solve the problems? Okay, the equation, how much it is developed, that I have told you how it's the derivations of equations and everything. That only you should know how the equation developed. So how we can proceed all those things. So that thing only you should know in terms of concept wise. But all other problems, when you are solving one by one, your own self only, you can get so much confident. Then you can solve all kind of problems. Okay. So any questions, sir, ma'am? All of you are silent.
Sir, in that
Yes,
previous
sir.
question, can you just show the direction of HA and
HA and
horizontal
HB.
vertical force? Yes,
HA and
sir.
HB. Hello, Ba? You're asking about HA, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
At A.
Same only. I'm just asking HA here, HB here. But this is the one frame, inclined, right? This
Yes,
is your
sir.
support. So here it will act. And this another one reaction also will act. Right? If you are taking. Oh, this is your horizontal now, originally. So if I have to take x sigma h equal to 0, this I have to resolve. Again, this I have to resolve. That is an issue. That's why we are going for this one. So I'm not taking sigma h equal to 0 here. What I have taken, sigma m o about equal to 0. So this is a 1. This is perpendicular distance. This is perpendicular distance. This force into perpendicular distance O. This is the line of action of O. So I'm not taking this force at all. So only I'm considering this force only H here. And then MAB, positive direction clockwise, I told you. The derivation we are just assuming MAB as positive. And then here MBC we are just assuming positive. Another one, because of the HA, how will you find out? This is a member. You are having MAB and MBC. Obviously, MAB plus MB by A by L is your HA, right? That we have done earlier. Like that, also here HD.
Yes, sir.
MCD MDC by L. Same thing.
Okay, sir. Sir, but in the initial diagram, so can you go back, sir, that red color diagram you drew?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, in this the support is flat, no, sir. So here, if I
That's
directly
the I
take
have drawn like that. Just
okay.
that whatever the support is straight or something, this exactly the member is there, right?
Yes, sir.
There only your force will be there, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Okay, the member is inclined. I just put for support like that, showing this a fixer.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions, sir? Okay. So I will upload this again. This whole presentation. Slope deflection is over. I will. Actually, you can see in MS Team itself our class materials I have started to upload. 2 presentations are already there. This one I will upload it again. Okay. All right. So.